Yo, big bad and bold. We've made it to 2025. Give yourself a round of applause. Because you know what? You get what I mean? The race is not for the swift, but who can endure. You understand? And we've made it. So give yourself a round of applause and tell yourself thank you. Grab yourself a cup of tea, grab yourself a drink, and put yourself in the sofa. Cause here where there are no capping. You see me? Introduce yourself to the cast.
So I'm Juicy Berry.
I'm Drew.
And I'm Kay, Kay's Media, the person behind the scenes mostly, but you know.
You don't know the master.
Your girl Shalise.
Is it? So anyways, today we have a few topics we want to hit and talk about. So here we're going to make Juicy Berry introduce our first topic where we're going to go up on. So this is the topic what we're starting with today, guys. So Juicy, give them a talk.
So the topic that we're going to talk about today is about, okay, I'm going to give you guys a scenario, yeah? Let me make it a bit easier. So basically, I've got somebody who is been dating someone for a while, on and off, and then she found out she had a baby, she was pregnant, she had a baby, but she refused to allow him to see the child, okay? Prior to that, he made it clear to her that he wasn't looking for a relationship with her. She refused to tell him about anything that happens with the child. She's refused to show him to give him any access for him to see the child. And now the child is a year and a bit old and he wants to know what he should do. So I'm looking for some advice. We got to give him, and it has to be from a male's perspective as well. I like to hear more what the men have to say about this because, excuse me, a lot of podcasts focus on the women's side of things. So I want to use this opportunity for us to explain how men feel. Yeah. So I'm gonna come to you, Drew. I want you to explain about your thoughts and what do you think he should do?
Well, honestly, I feel like in the beginning, when he first said he didn't want to have the child with the lady, I feel like that's something that's I've had that same situation. You know what I'm saying to you there?
Can I cut you? He didn't say he didn't want the child. She had the child, but she refused him of seeing the child.
No, I'm saying in the beginning you said that.
He said he didn't want to be in a relationship.
He didn't want to be in a relationship.
Yeah, he made it very clear. Yeah.
No, he made it clear that he didn't want to in a relationship. Yeah.
Okay. So basically, in that situation, I feel like if he didn't want to be in a relationship with her, that is not a good enough reason for her not to have told him about the child. At the end of the day, her having a child is a decision that affects both of them. Whether or not she might have felt like at the time that she could have done this by herself, it actually affects the child because at some point that child's going to want to know who the father is, regardless of what she thinks, what she puts into that child, no matter what she says to that child. At some point, that child's going to want to know who the father is. Now, for the fact that she's hidden him away from that child, it doesn't give the guy any opportunity. For example, if he wanted the child or he didn't want the child, he shouldn't even get that opportunity to say anything. Then he doesn't have an opportunity to grow the child. He doesn't have the opportunity to do anything or give any input into that child's growing. And then, as you said, was it a little bit later? He gets to meet the child. For me, I know that in my experience, having a child that you just met is going to take a toll on you for the simple fact that you're not going to love that child at first. No matter how you try to pretend. I mean, most parents, if you meet a child, from what I see, you meet a child and you're trying to be that child's parent. I'm your dad. That love isn't there yet. That has to be built. It doesn't matter what.
And because he missed out on the birth, he missed out on doing
he missed out on everything.
He did all of that.
I feel like that for me, that is like, I don't. As for a male, I don't understand it. Do you get what I'm saying to you? I feel like a lot of women, when they have kids, some kids they have women for themselves, some have women have kids for men. I mean, if you have, I'm assuming this woman had a child for herself because she didn't even want no involvement from him.
Yeah, 100%.
No, I think she did it out of spite.
Yeah, or even out of spite.
Because from when he told her that he didn't want a relationship, she was like, well, I'm pregnant, kind of thing, like to just kind of give him that EastEnder hook.
Yeah,
and just, well, I'm off anyway, regardless. It's kind of like...
She wanted to be chased.
Yeah.
And the what a lot of women don't like to admit is the sense of attention that you guys love. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
So you guys get told something, then still end up put yourself in a situation.
Yes.
I agree.
Yeah. 100%. Where a man is gonna show you that he's a man. Because what a lot of women don't realize is that men, we always choose us. And we always do what we think is best for us at our time in our lives. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So it's like what's going around now. So it's like we've taught the women, and the women are forced choosing themselves and doing things that is actually affecting both parties. Because as a man, that's what our nature is to do. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Now a lot of women are trying to mirror what a man is. Not holding your composure, not being the female that you should be, not being the woman that you should be, not preparing yourself for the man that is for you. Instead, you hold up to something that showed you that is not for you, don't want to be with you, and don't want nothing 100%. From you. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? And you feel like you are the definition of change or the change on two legs. You are not the change.
Or you think the child's going to make the change.
And no, this is what I'm trying to say. So they know that the child would make the change. Because I'll tell you this here, brother. A whole heap of man sit down and say them no want a youth and them not ready for no youth. But so when a whole heap of man realize that them are going to get a youth and them they in a position, remember you have family support. You have all your mother where you go talk to. And your mother tell you, oh my God, I'm so happy for you and hug you up, make you.
When I said the change, what I meant is they feel like it's. So basically, I've been in the exact same situation. Yes, there is a change. Like, yes, you love me, but that ain't gonna make me love the woman.
No,
that's what the woman thinks.
No, but this is what I'm trying to explain. So this is what I'm trying to say. So instead of differentiate, because as a man, we can differentiate. Say, I don't love you.
Yes.
I don't want anything from you, 100%. But I will do the best as I can as a man for my youth. But you cannot differentiate, I don't want a life from you, and we have now created a next extended life to our life, and you cannot get with the program for understand, me no want to happily ever after with you. The happily ever after with me and you is to be the best parent we can to this individual. 100%. You understand what I'm saying to you? 100%. So, him in a catch 22, because she not play chess. Nope. She don't play checkers. She play chess. You understand what I'm saying? And she has made all of the best moves on the board. Because I'll tell you this. If you're a father, a potential father, or somebody that's been in many other relationships and stuff like that, you realize that if you get into the system and a woman has a child in the system, you realize that the woman holds all the power in the system.
100%.
You understand what I'm saying to you? One, she have the baby. She do not tell him. 9 times out of 10, she didn't put it in his name. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? 100%. She put it in her name. Do you understand? The way, as somebody that this has happened personally to, I can say to your mate is that, brother, open an account for the youth. You understand? Put down what you can put down. That's what 17, what you said he used, 1 and a odd, innit? Yeah? That's 17 years that you would be saving for this youth. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
100%.
And because, let me tell you something, a woman scorned is a woman scorned. And
But-
there's no use of challenging a woman, because let me show you something.
Yeah.
So when you force a woman to take accountability,
Mm.
she gets worse instead of getting better.
Yeah.
But this
Yeah.
is a problem, and I need to speak up as a woman.
No,
Like,
well, I
we're
don't know, Joseph.
wrong for
Well, I
that.
don't know. Well, I don't know.
Not
Not
all
all
women.
women. I'm not
Not
There's
general.
always
Not
an
all
exception to the
women.
rule.
Not all
Always an
women.
exception to the rule.
It's not all women.
Mhm.
Yeah. And this is what frustrates me.
Mm.
Because there is men out there that is willing to be in their children's
Mm.
lives.
100%.
Yeah.
But that's what enough
And-
man that try to express juicy. This is what I'm trying
Yeah.
to express right now.
Yeah.
A whole heap of we as man, and this is what I'm trying to say. Females, you lot need to stop doing this, because just like how becoming a mom drives you lot into your divine feminine, and you become this creature, like not creature, but you become this lovable person, this person that this kid looks up to.
Yeah.
Share it.
Yeah,
Because it's easier for your life
And that's how
and
it
my
is.
life.
And that's
Do you
how-
understand? I'm gonna show you something. A lot of women do that selfish work, yeah? And then years of training me to be selfish, then you want to come back when it gets hard for you.
100%.
These times, as brother just said a while ago, I have to be in this youth's life. What do you think? You're just going to bring this youth and say it's my youth, and I'm going to be like, oh my God, I love this youth. No,
So,
bro.
you know, it's
Do you understand what I'm
safe
saying
and
to you?
But the
simple.
thing is, yeah, fact of the matter is, right? You see, when you're having sex with someone, it takes two to tango.
100%.
Thank
If
you.
you don't want
100%.
to be in a relationship with
100%.
someone, you wouldn't take them chances of getting them pregnant,
Straight
regardless
facts.
of whether she says she's on precaution. You as a man that say you don't want a relationship, which can be interpreted to say that you don't want you're not ready for no children.
I
yet.
have to answer this.
No.
one.
You're not ready for no children
I have to
yet.
answer this one.
No, me have
No,
to answer this.
no,
That's why I said
the
don't
thing
quiet.
is, no, because you have that, you would naturally put on precaution because you don't want that woman that
Take
may
time,
want the
take
relationship
time.
from you to trap you with something that you may not.
100% is what I agree.
All right.
That's
then.
my person because I get it without
You hear what you just
But
said a while
I
ago?
will-
You hear what you just said a while
Of
ago?
course.
So this is where
All right, look,
we have to start. Hold on,
Go on.
This is where we have to start take accountability.
Go on.
Mm.
You tell a lie, I know where you did one from me.
Yeah.
And me tell a lie, I know where me did one from you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be real, because if half of
agree.
us now,
Let me show
if
you
half of us
something.
supposed to tell these kids how they got here, let's be real. Me see a mother in a one dance, she did look good, me start fuck it.
Mm.
You see me in a one dance, and you did like me, and you start fuck me. You never planned for me be a baby father. That was never your initial
Yeah, but
plan.
hold on, but-
Hold on now. So same thing what Uno go use as a woman,
We can
it
do that.
still come down
No.
that we can use it. But hold up, me not cut you. Because what you just said
Yeah,
is
no, me-
valid.
Mm.
We are supposed to use our brain. But
you're
this
not
is where,
using your
But
brain.
hold on, no. This is where it comes down that the two people them is a liar. Call a spade a spade. You tell lie, forget your cocky, and me tell lie, forget some pussy. And guess what happened? Baby come. No, but let me tell you something. Nobody never sit down and had that serious heart to heart and
Oh, no,
say,
I had that
maybe
conversation.
something
Alright.
could have come
I
out.
had
Hey, what
that
I'm gonna say to
My
you.
mother always teach me one thing.
Yeah.
You can catch two things. You can catch a dose of,
Mm-hmm.
or you can
Yeah.
catch a belly.
Yeah, one of
So
two.
there
everyone
you
gonna
go.
say to that. Everyone gonna say to that.
So
Brother,
therefore,
take
you're
that.
taking
Brother
a
should
risk.
catch the
The
belly.
thing is, he did have a conversation with her. He maybe not have gone into it in the way that he should have, but he did tell her from the
Right.
outback that he didn't want a relationship with her, and he explained why.
Yeah.
She was vindictive, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
100%.
she
I
got
agree.
Yeah,
pregnant.
she got
And
pregnant.
instead of her seeing that, you know what, this person doesn't actually want to have a baby with me, regardless if I'm going to keep it or not, that's her choice, regardless anyway. It's not his choice, it's going to be her choice. But she still went with, well, I'm going to keep the baby and I'm going to do what I need to do, so I don't need you anyway. To probably lure him to think that he was going to interject back and say, oh no, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, but it never happened. So for her to then stay away for a year and a half, go have the christening, go have all these things here. that
Oh, she
can
got
happen.
Christians.
She got the child.
So go
Christian.
do all of
got
these things
Alright,
here,
so you see all of that?
It's
That is very bad man.
right?
And,
that's-
and that right there was premeditated.
100%.
Because fact to the
She
matter
told me
is,
to-
I'm glad you admit it as a woman. This is what I've been trying to
no,
say. She
no,
planned
it
all
was-
of
she
this.
She
was-
did say it to
it
his
was
face,
prema-
though.
it
She
was
planned, she said her
premeditated.
plan to his face.
Yeah, she said it to
Right.
his face.
And the thing
Expecting him
is,
to
it's too late.
interject
The
on him, but he
baby is
didn't.
here. The baby is 1 year old. The poor
Nearly
man has
2
missed
years
out.
old. Yeah,
The poor man's missed out 2 years of that child's life. The most
He
important.
didn't even get skin to skin.
He
You
didn't
know how
even.
important skin to skin is?
1000%.
Yeah.
Because
Skin to
fact of the
skin, that's
matter
how
is,
your child knows you.
that's how you get that bond.
Yeah.
Because naturally, a baby gets a bond from its mum from when it's been created because it's inside of the mum's body.
No,
However-
they born. That's why
Straight
they make
away.
us cut the umbilical cord and all these stuff.
But the thing, a man's
You know
body
the
is
only
when-
thing the babies know about us is our voice
and your smell.
And your smell.
and
The
our
smell
smell.
and your handprint as well. They know.
Do you understand what I'm saying? to you?
When
But
people
the
pushing you
the
at
less
that
of it they have,
time.
they don't know who is the father. When
100%.
so if you know they're around for majority of the 9 months, all of these stuff has been voided. It's like the
So
other day,
ask
me
me-
finding out, yeah. Did you know if you tell a woman for have an abortion, you have now signed yourself into the same contract, the same spiritual contract that she did. So I will if a man thinks say, oh, you a murderer because you kill your baby. You see what I say to you say, but you a murderer too.
Okay, both go on.
I don't-
100%.
Even though she a kill it,
100%.
you egged
You
on
signed- you
to
signed-
kill that.
you signed
Do you understand
it.
what I'm saying to you? So at the end of the day, at the two are to serve the same purpose, but not a lot of man know say them serve the same purpose in that. That's why you see me, if accidental pregnant, I have to be a father. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Rather than looking at it like, oh,
Well, this is
me
what I'm
never
saying.
want
But
to
in
read
this
you.
situation-
Basically, no,
me
but the
never
thing is,
want this.
you see what? Yeah, that she had it planned out. She intended to get pregnant.
Mm.
Intended.
100%.
Because fact of the
There's
matter
always
is,
the
you're
ones
never.
that do
you
that.
see
So that's
from
what-
when.
so
that's
no,
what
she
I was gonna
planned
say.
that.
That's what I was
behind
gonna say to
people's
you.
backs.
So
She
basically,
all planned.
so basically,
They are
it's
those
like this.
ones.
When you see us, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is why I said I have to answer this question because I'm the type of man like this. I don't really like condoms. I'll be real with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna ask why do people men don't wear? I'm telling you, I'm a man don't like them blood clot there. You understand? So more time, like I'm beating and I'm not using condoms. Yeah. But like you're saying, that goes both ways, isn't it? Like if you know I'm not using a condom and you're not on contraception, yeah, then if the baby comes along, then it's a thing where we still have to have that conversation, right?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
cool. But what you find is, if a woman's not on contraception and you're not on contraception,
All right, then.
9 times out of 10, you're not trying to have a baby, you're just fucking. But
Yeah.
the woman is.
Can I say something to
Because if
you?
the
now?
woman isn't trying to have a baby, 9 times out of 10, she's either going to ask you to get on contraception or she's going to go on contraception herself.
Alright,
All
let me show you
right.
something. No, wait. Because
Go, go, go.
That's what I'm saying to
but
you.
I
You get what I'm
want to say
saying?
one thing.
You get where I'm coming from?
Like you see, let me show you something. You see, from when you're ready to lay down with a woman, right? And you go for the dive without precaution. Don't it scare you that the woman doesn't say nothing to you about, oh, have you got protection? Because imagine if she don't say that to you.
How much of a people?
All right, so
do?
basically,
How much
what I'm going to say to that, remember, my main thing,
Or is
Drew's
this
main
just
thing
a
is
person that
there's
you're just
always an
fucking?
exception to the rule. But
Is this just
If
a
you
person
ask
that you're
a man,
fucking?
yeah.
That's the question.
9
Alright,
times
then.
out of 10, you're at the point to fuck. You're at the point your balls are on
So basically, you're not thinking.
9
Alright.
times out of 10, it's the same thing when you fuck a thing and then you wait. Like, as soon as you bust, you look at her and you're thinking she didn't look like that because you get that.
All right, then. I can say something. I
Yes,
can
I'm
add to
saying
what
to
you say.
Mm.
So I understand what you say. But at the same time, it's a 50-50 thing.
100%, no,
I have to
100%.
go look into what the ladies are saying.
Mhm.
And as somebody where all of my baby mother them
Mm.
are people where me did one be my baby mother.
Mhm.
Okay,
I
so
didn't
you,
have a problem
Mm.
with them being my baby mother. All of my baby mother them is who me can honestly say I've been in a relationship with.
Yeah.
Not just we did a sleep.
Mm.
These are people we used to go home to,
Yeah.
have them keys.
So you've been lucky.
All of them.
You've been
some of
lucky.
them.
your feet was
So-
under the table.
Yeah,
You've been
so
lucky,
all
yeah.
of my baby mother them,
Lucky.
I've been
Yeah.
that man.
Yeah.
You understand? Me know what a relationship is. Me know what for hold up. At my first relationship, when me can say my hold over 10 years. My first big mother, like even me, I've been offered marriage. Do you understand? Me is just a fuck up youth. You understand? Me get bring in front of the church and oh, are you gonna marry her and all of these stuff. I've had this woman baptized and prepared herself to become a wife. But my mind
Not
is
ready
too
for that.
young.
You're
Me
not
never ready for that. You understand what I'm saying? But when me I go say to add to what you say a while ago, you not liking condom and there's no protection for man apart from the condom, apart from modern day now where them they have the way they've invented a contraception for men. Yeah? So alright then, cool. You don't like that. And that's why I come back to my speech. You get 2 chances, brothers. Either you're going to get something that's going to ruin your fucking life, or you're going to get something that's going to be into your life till death do you part. You understand what I'm saying to you? So when you don't like something, as you said, there's a rule to the game. That is the rule to the game, my bro. Because you're either gonna catch something,
100%,
or you're gonna,
100%.
or the girl's gonna catch a belly. You understand what I'm saying to you? So because contraception does not deplete the idea that a person can reproduce.
100%.
Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Alright,
100%.
so
on that,
So what's to
guys,
say if you have
so-
super sperm?
Sorry to
Which
cut
I kinda
you.
do.
Sorry to
Yeah.
cut you guys. So on that point, what would you answer be to Juicy Berry's question? Like, what would
Just to
you?
sum it
Can
up.
I start? Can
Yeah.
I say? I just feel like, just because we're ending this now, I just wanted to say that some women need to take accountability
100%.
from the action. Bear in mind, this is a male's perspective. We're talking about from male's side of things. Us women need to stop being insecure sometimes and start putting our emotions in front of our children. Okay, and this goes both ways. It's not about us. It's not about what the guy has to. It's not about what has happened in the relationship. It's about what is here and now, and that's your kids. It's all about putting feelings aside and working together to
1000%.
co-parent for your child. Okay, a lot of people are doing this because they put in their feelings first and not their children. That's the realistic thing of it. Okay, so that's all I've got to say about that. And also, I don't know if you guys want to quickly say your
Yeah,
bit.
I would like to say, basically, I feel like at the end of the day, if you've got a baby father that wants to be in your child's life,
Yes.
because there are so many guys that do not give a fuck. You get what I'm saying to you?
100%.
So you see, like,
Count yourself lucky.
you have to count yourself so lucky and
And be
blessed.
blessed.
Do you understand? Because kids need both parents. Like, you know, like the society, social media, all of that is like they just got us so confused.
Yeah.
The
A
truth
balanced
of
upbringing.
the matter is,
System
we
is
need both parents to be balanced. It's as
Yeah.
simple as that. I've met women that have got both parents, and I've met women or men that
Has
have one.
Mhm.
And I guarantee at some point, there's something that they're unbalanced about, and it's because
100%.
it is what it is. That's the reason why we would. If we didn't need both parents, God would have made it that the dad made it or the mum made it. Yeah, without.
Yeah.
You've got animals like
give me a
that.
pitney
You've
lad.
got animals like whatever they are, and they can have kids without
Penguins.
parents,
Yeah, you got penguins
without a
that
father.
look
You get what I'm
after
saying?
Yeah.
And
So if that was what we was meant to do, we would have been able to
You
do
got
that.
seahorses.
Do you understand?
The males,
Yeah, 100%. So what I'm saying to you is, at the end of the day, like you're saying, I agree with you. You've got to definitely put emotions away. You get me? Like my people like to say I'm emotionless. I feel like I'm logical, and I feel like the
That's
more
it.
logical you are, it is what it is. You
Yeah,
understand?
100%.
It's the kids. It doesn't matter what
Nobody's
you're feeling.
emotional,
Even if you're
but-
shouting and you're crying, you're not seeing my you're not doing that. You know what? Even when you're shouting in that moment, do you know who that affects? Not even the father. It affects the kid. When the kid's hearing that shit, all the kids thinking is, no, I'm not gonna see my dad. It doesn't make any sense. Like, so I feel like my part of it is, I just feel like, you know, at the end of the day, whether it be male or female, because I mean, there's occasions where the man gets custody and it's the same thing. They're bitter and they messed up stuff to the mother because she might have, I don't know, been on drugs, alcohol, whatever the case may be, and they get. It's not right. At the end of the day, your child is a human being. Your child will see if the father's doing wrong, your child will see that. If you're doing right by your child all this life, it will see that. And at the end of the day, you can only do what you're supposed to do. You don't have to be accountable for what the man's doing. You don't have to be accountable for what the woman's doing. Your child will see it all. So all I got to say is, if you do the right thing by your child, you will always be blessed. And that's just my point.
100%.
Okay.
I agree.
I agree.
Okay. Let's just bring it down the line.
Yeah, so basically, you know, Juicy Berry, I totally go with you. I agree with everything you're saying. But seeing from a man's point of view, it's not fair.
It's not
You
fair.
know, keeping the child away from their father, at the same time not even letting the father know that he's got a baby that's going to
That's
be brought into the
even
world.
worse.
You're making him have a
Worse,
loss of
man.
opportunity to
Yeah.
see the baby being born, to to creating that bond, raising that child, being there with the child, like so gets his first two.
Yeah.
You steal everything.
You steal
Let me tell
everything,
something.
and one thing you can't go back in time.
When you
you
steal
can
that
never
from
go
a
back
man,
in the child's upbringing.
this is why.
And so sorry.
No,
yeah,
make you finish.
yeah, sorry.
These
So
just- this,
and all that's
this
gonna happen
personal
is
to me, innit?
Yeah, of course.
yeah, and the thing is, all that's gonna happen is naturally. The father's not gonna be able to. The father's gonna struggle to create that bond with the child that's already been born.
100%.
And secondly, the mother naturally over time will start resenting that child.
Yeah.
Because whenever they look at that child, they see the father that they don't have in their life by choice.
I feel like we've all bear witness now. We're the new adults of the world. As much as I don't want to think when you're young or anything like this, but we are the new adults of the world. We are the new parents of the world. We are the new elders of the world. Sooner or later, we are going to lose the parents then. So if this is what we are going to be selling to the kids then, just imagine how disturbed the generation them are going to be.
Yeah.
And there's no one particular person to be blamed for what is going on nowadays. All I can say is that all of us has to do better.
100%.
And you females that think this is being weaponized, it's easier if you make a father just be a father.
Yeah.
The same way it make you go in a phone divine feminine and learn how to be a nurturer, a protector, all of these things. It does the same thing for a man.
100%.
A whole heap of man need for know so them have them youth for grow.
Yeah.
If you Google it, a whole heap of man don't know so them are adult until them are 45. These are real stats. You understand? A whole heap of man nowadays don't even realize that they might get older because everybody wants to live as them younger selves.
Yeah.
The children now are what is making you know say you're old. You understand?
Yeah,
like certain
100%.
things when you're there on
Yeah,
social
exactly.
media and them something there. Like the other day, me and my son them apart. I'm doing a little dance. I'm a son look for me and say, that's cringe. The way me shame like dog. Me start shout. And I say, cool, Wally. Me there in one shop the other day, me youth them a laugh off of me car. I asked the question in a way that they thought, like, well, God. And they look, I may forget mother, make them know say, me not like people laugh off of me. You understand? So me use my status as a father for bully them right there and then, but at the same time, me can't say, this is what we used to do. But getting back to what I'm saying here is like, all of this needs to stop. You can live your best life as a female and know say you have a baby father. And you know what? You get 5 days, me get 2 days. Remember, if me not come this weekend, you have all reason to shout, to get mad, to put me on blast. Do you understand? Because that is our agreement. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? You get 2 days to just be you. Your house is free. Do you understand? I found her right now, when I hold back the father them, and then I make some more pussy hole than me. I come in now in the house. You not go hotel. You not go anywhere. You're just bringing in these random niggas into your house. And then let me tell you something. You see, especially if your son, when a daughter see that, she's going to feel like that's the life that she needs to live. When a son see that, he might hate all female and he might hate you as a mama because he might see you as we'll never see you as. But if they give him to me, or she to me.
Why you do your
half of your fuckery that you kept up with, the child would have seen it.
It's real.
That's real. You understand what I'm saying to you? And we're in a rebuttal right now where we feel like say, we need for uphold to where the system are make do. If anything, the system is winning. Do you understand? And you send somebody else in a state of depression, in a state of anxiety. So one, you're not only sin against the child, you're sinning against the man. You understand? Because let me show you something. You don't have to be with me for uplift me. You already breed for me, you stupid bitch. So here's what you do for yourself. You help uplift me. Because here we're already stuck. You already breed for me. How much worse are you gonna make me look? The worse you make me look, the more stupid you look. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So you stupid woman, stop doing that. You understand what I'm saying? Drop that. You understand? 2025, give the father and pity them, make him go do school run. Stop being bitter. And that me I say, we don't need to be in no war. You do your life, I do my life. The only person we need to concentrate is the child. That's it. Ashley, your turn.
Are you gonna throw it out now, Ash?
For me, obviously, I've already been in a predicament on the other side from a woman's point of view, but it's nice to hear from a man's point of view, or man's point of view of how you guys feel, because we don't hear it enough. We're always hearing about what women say. And I'd love to hear that you guys have been through it yourselves. It's not that you're just coming up to throw up something, you're actually been through it and still going through it. So for me, it's just kind of like, research, you can. You have rights.
Yes, you do.
Make sure that just because she may be belittling you now or trying to dangle your child in front of you for necessity, that's not the end and be end all. Yes. 2025. Answer. Pick up your boots then and do what you need to do for your picnic. It don't matter what she says to you. Continue on. If you've got a message, email, like you said, start money, put it in their account. Just do what you need to do so that they know that you didn't stop fighting.
She followed it up.
Yeah.
I like that.
On that note, just quickly, on that note, I did do my research for anyone that's going through that situation and wants to know way of getting legal advice, okay? If you're a man out there and there's a woman that's stopping you from seeing your child, I've got like various things. So basically, if you go on the .gov website, they've got this campaign called Putting Your Children First, okay? So if you guys go on the .gov website, if you just follow their steps, they'll be able to help you to go through mediation and any court proceedings as well.
And from my personal experience, you can either, you've got, what's it called? It's £130. Well, it was at the time. I don't know how much they've raised it to now. You've got peace of mind test. So if your female's close to your mom's, your sister, anybody like that, a peace of mind test doesn't challenge anything that's going on or anything about the child. It just gives you peace of mind. It gives her peace of mind and everybody and your family that this child is yours. Nobody's guessing and nobody's spelling and nobody's wondering. Yeah. And then you have the official test, but that one, it takes both. Like if me and you have a picnic, you have agreed to it, me have to agree to it.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? But the only way to get that test as well is to go through .gov or the immigration, Home Office. You get what I mean? So when you do that now, Home Office will summon the person, you understand, to come in and give this information because remember, they're paying, if she's working, you can contact the workplace and let them know what's going on and the workplace has to make her do it. Or if she's on benefits, then you call the government, you make the government know that she's not a single mother. I think this child is mine. Home Office will even pay for the test for you. Do you understand? And then legally after that now, you can go to any court you want to, change the child's name, and then you can then go to the registry office that you register the child
and get your name put on
it's
that
going to be double barreled,
but
at least your name is there
it.
now. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
So without your name, you can't get any rights.
There's no parental rights.
If a child is not in your name, you have no right. You're basically a single man.
Yes.
That's why this is why they only ask you. They don't have girlfriend or no application or boyfriend or no application. If you even want to take this serious, right now, if you're there with somebody and you're taking them seriously, you don't want to marry them, go down to the registry office and get into a civil partnership.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Nobody can do nothing in a civil partnership. She can't put you out. She can't. Do you understand? All of these stuff has to go through stages. So if you're so now when people don't find out we're dating. Niggas, if you want to show that you're locking in, bring her to the registry office.
So what you're saying is
civil relationship.
go and learn the law. Go and learn the law. Learn the law behind all of this. Learn the law.
There's also Fathers for Justice .org. They also help you as well, guys.
And you've also got CAFCAS as well.
You've got CAFCAS as well. And you've also got men and child support. So there is platforms out there that can help you and give you advice
and also
on how to get.
Can I say one thing? Can I say one more thing to your brethren though?
Well.
Can I say one more thing to your brethren though? Yeah, I would say a lot of men don't. You hear about all these help and stuff like that, but it's not easy as how it's said. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So the best thing I would advise any man that's going through this is make peace with your baby mother. And if you have to suck salt through a wooden spoon, do it. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Because that's the only way you're gonna get any results.
Yeah.
Because if she wants to be bitter or if she wants to be dangerous,
take it further.
She can do it. She can do so. If she wants to take herself away to a country that you don't know, this, that, and Jonathan, I'm saying to you. So, and next option is because when women feel like they're being attacked, they get more dangerous. You understand what I'm saying to you? And they up the ante. You understand what I'm saying to you?
My grandmother always said, play a fool for catch.
Wise. High five, my brother. You
So
see me?
on that
So you
note-
say, but me would have said, befriend your baby mother.
Alright,
So
guys.
on that note, thank you guys for watching.
Thank you. Thank you for joining No Capping. I'm Kay.
You don't know the master.
Your girl Shalise.
Don't know Drew.
And Juicy Berry.
Please follow, share, and subscribe. It's been a pleasure, engaging with you guys. Any information that you guys want, it will be listed on this podcast. So yeah, guys, good luck.
Right, take care.